So that's the hips. But let's talk about the petals, which is the most commonly used part of the plant for medicine, for as a remedy. I'm sorry, as a remedy.
Oh,
Very alkalizing. The petals are very alkalizing, and a tea of rose petals is really soothing to the stomach and will relieve acid indigestion. Really useful for acid reflux, ulcers, and just extend that on to any kind of irritation in the bladder also. Because a bladder needs more alkalinity to heal, and roses will provide that. So you can use that as a tea or a tincture. But I found that that soothing properties, which to me, rose petals have a bit of a soapy aftertaste. I don't know. Have you noticed that little soapy aftertaste?
oh
Not?
no. No.
Huh. Yeah. I've wondered what that was, if there was some sort of saponin, is what I'm assuming. But yeah, no, and so I don't like a lot of rose petals, but just enough to have that kind of soothing taste. And also, besides the alkaline properties, there's a tiny bit of mucilaginous in the petals if you make a little warm water tea. So it's very soothing on an irritated throat. It would probably be really good in a cough formula.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, kind of soothing that irritated throat kind of thing. Also, because of the soapiness, rose petal can have a slight laxative effect.
Hmm.
It's more like a lubricant to the bowels, but they also initiate bile release at the same time. So, it also has an effect on the liver and the gallbladder. So,
Hmm.
rose is one of those herbs that there's really not a body system almost that it doesn't touch or affect in some way. It has some nervine properties and has traditionally been used for people who are having seizures as an anticonvulsant. It
Uh,
is, yeah, go, I'm sorry.
oh, you're talking about the pedal?
Yeah,
Okay. Good.
yeah. The petals are antispasmodic. So I think of rose as a nervine, rose petals as a nervine. To a great extent, just because it has that relaxing, alkalizing, help you move into parasympathetic activity mode. Anytime bile is initiated out of the gallbladder, there's a greater tendency for the body to be in parasympathetic because that's what the gallbladder likes, to be able to release the bile. It has it uplifts the spirit, so it had some antidepressant type activity that, as the Chinese say, would lift the qi, which would give a feeling of more energy and upliftedness. It helps reduce anxiety. So you can see it is truly, the petals have this nervine type activity or effect on the nervous system. And it can also help relieve pain, especially in the stomach and in the gut.